Oh, good afternoon, lovely people. This afternoon, I'm gonna be showing you to do a couple of things again on Excel. The last couple of screencasts, we talked about many basic things on how to, for example, do calculations, how to do, let's do, how to do the sum, for example, how to add up all the numbers. So over here, we can just highlight this whole thing, and here it shows which numbers are being added up. We press enter, and here we add our sum. We just take it out. Uh, so this week I'm actually today gonna show you a couple of things to do with table and the editing of the format of the table, and then showing you actually an easier way to sort your data and to find certain categories in your data. So here I just created this data table. As you see, it could still use some editing. I made up. It's made up. Everything is made up. The company's the company 1 till 29, and the dates, the revenues, and number of employees. Everything is made up. As you can see in the title, it's made up company report. To show you quickly, to add a title in this like Excel. By the way, I'm using Excel 2008. I will be upgrading soon, but just for this Excel, I'm still using this. I've been using it since fifth grade, and honestly, I fell in love with it. Um, so here we are in this little just text box. You can add your title. You can also insert images and everything else, just for further references. So here I created headings for all the different companies, date of establishment, revenue, number of employees, to basically to just lengthen these tabs. You can go up here and slide it through, and it increases in length just so that the letters don't overlaps. And now let's do some editing. Personally, one thing that's really good in the newer versions of Excel is that you can do this editing much more quicker. As here you might just have to go through everything, doing it by hand. So let's just start off with the basics. To actually make this a table, just make this a table, I would first put borders, these borders, so everything is a bit more proper, a bit more table-like. I will also put spacing, the horizontal. I will put everything into horizontal. This way it's a bit more straight. It's a bit more, maybe not for the numbers, but for especially the dates, they're not much more nicer. Actually, for the numbers, I'm just going to put it back into as it was. Yeah, for the numbers, just go back here. Maybe here, maybe here. It should I think it was nicest here. Number of employees is fine like this. Alright, and the headings over here, these ones on the top, I like to make them bold, just to, and you see as they actually get bold, I go out of here, and they get bigger. So I have to do some editing again. I have to widen this, I have to widen this as well, lastly this. Still not that nice. Has to be perfect. Because if you really think about it, if you were showing this table in a presentation for a company or for your boss, it has to look nice. It has to look nice. It has to look organized. So, alright, going back, let's put some color in it. Let's highlight this part and put some color to it. Let's put, for example, green. This part is green. Let's put this part. And this part is gonna be, so this light blue, for example. So let's say that you're having two different kinds of data on this side and this side, and by the colors, you're really color coding it. So you're just making it look nicer and nicer. and you're organizing it for yourself as well. So you're making it life easier for yourself when you're presenting, for example, so that the green stands for that category and blue stands for that category. So you're really just making life easier. You can also change uh, size of the letters, size of the numbers. If you want to make them larger, for example, now it's in size 10. Let's make size 14 here. They're more visible. But again, as you see, they're larger, but you have to play again a little bit with the sizes. So larger, larger, larger. Everything is good. Except what I didn't do, is actually a big mistake. So I didn't highlight the top. So I made this 14 as well. And you see now again, it goes over the editing. Make it larger. Oops, and it jumps over. Let me put it back to a little smaller. I don't really want to jump over to the other side. Well, let me just put it back to size 10. It's going to be easier for me. Spool these back. Alright. Alright, so now we're done with editing. It looks okay, it's not perfect, but we have an idea how to do editing. So maybe size just a little bit more that the numbers don't hang off. The problem with me is that I tend to be a perfectionist with these things. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this. Going on to one of the most important things actually is the sorting. So in this Excel, you can actually go to sort and do your sorting here. But I found this really rather uh, not convenient. So I go to list instead. And in list now, everything is selected, mostly these on the top, from A1 to D30, A1, D30 on the bottom. I just press next, and I press finish. And here I have these buttons where I can actually select certain things that I would need. So with the companies, it's not going to work because it's company one company, so they're not any same companies. But for the dates, I made specifically many similar dates so that you can see what's happening. So let's see I want to see all companies that were established in January. So go down here, click on January, and here are all the companies that were established in January, the revenues, the number of employees. So you can actually here focus on only the companies that were established in January. Yeah. To go back, you just go back here, show all, and everything is a backup. With revenues, again, I don't have really the same, but you see with companies, you can play around a little bit. You can sort descending, and now everything switches. And go back to sort ascending. Yeah. Show top 10. That doesn't allow me. You can go to custom filter, and then do a little bit of customization in how you want to filter. But I found the easiest is if you make your table properly, you're gonna just be able to go here. Let's press November, and only the companies established in November come up. Their revenue, number of employees. So yeah, basically that's it really for today. Hope it helps. Go back to show everything. And really you can, in the new Excels, it's a bit more easier to edit tables. But I think it's also fun to just play around it a little bit in these old ones. So thank you very much for